Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm really excited this week. I'm on to my new book. So let's get this week going. And then, of course, today. So we're going to take a break from the week and we're going to look at today. So right now, you should be dressed to shoes. Dressed to shoes, ready to go. No excuses. Getting dressed to shoes each day helps us be proactive in what comes for the day. So let's get dressed to shoes. You should also have your first couple glasses of water down by now. Okay, so let's start planning out the week. First thing we need to know, and it will help us lay out our clothes each day. It will help us make sure we've got the right meals planned, everything like that, is what is the temperature going to be. So here, we're looking at a week of 80s. So today is going to be 80. Tomorrow is going to be 81 and rain. Tuesday is going to be 82 and rain. Wednesday is going to be 83 degrees. Thursday is going to be 86 degrees. Friday is going to be 85 degrees. And Saturday is going to be 85 degrees for the 4th of July. How nice. Okay, now that that is all taken care of, if you've got other people in the home that you need to remember their work schedules or know their work schedules or whatever, I get those written down next. So that is my wonderful hubby. Sunday through Wednesday, 8:30 to approximately 8. All right. Next, I would normally put the meals down under each day. I'm not doing that anymore because things change. So instead, I have my list of meals right there. I also have them on my whiteboard. And each day, I'm just going to pick what meal am I going to do. So I still go through my meal planning. I just don't plan which day they're going to be. But today is an easy one because it's leftovers from grilling yesterday. We had a wonderful little get together. One grilled steak and chicken. I made a fruit pasta salad, a regular pasta salad, an old family recipe for potato salad, strawberry shortcake. It was wonderful. So we have plenty of leftovers, even after sending a whole bunch home. So we have leftovers today. Along with a smoothie for breakfast and hot ham and rolls for lunch. Okay. So I don't need to worry about any of the other stuff. Wednesday, I know I will be doing my meal planning. Thursday, I know I will be making my grocery list. Friday, I know I'll be doing some cleaning. Today, I know I'm going to be doing some cleaning. Those things don't change for me throughout the week, throughout the months. So there are no appointments going on this week, minus my work schedule. So I will work on my today work schedule when we get to that point for today. But there's no doctor appointments, there's no meetings or get togethers or anything like that throughout the week, so nothing to plan there. Oh, I do have cleaning on Saturday. Almost forgot about that. Okay, so I got cleaning on Saturday. There are no other meetings that need to get written down. Things definitely slow down through school when school is not in session. Now he's still doing his learning, but it's not okay. It's 7:35. You got to go here. So knowing temperature, knowing meals, knowing work schedules helps you plan throughout the week. And my work schedule is all right here. So I love my notebooks. I could not find a printed planner that actually did what I needed it to do. So I went to notebooks. I can organize them the way I want to. I can lay them out the way that I want to. I can just write my little list in there, and I can keep everything that I need in the back of my notebook. I have my passwords. I have my 0 bite foods. I have my kitchen supply list, my bathroom supply list, everything that would be in a bound control journal is all in here. Does it take a little bit more effort? Of course it does. It takes a lot more time. Like I am only up to November laying out the calendar, but that's okay. We're only in July. So, and I'll be able to go all the way up to July of next year. So I'll have a year in here. Okay, so that's our week. Now let's work on our day. So, goals. Goals, to-do list, kind of intertwine. Today I need to finish a flight plan. I need to send flight plans. Okay, I need to fix my nail because the polish chipped yesterday. And I need to reboot that home because it's Sunday. Yay, hi Tina. I can't wait to talk to you today as soon as my hubby leaves at 9:30 your time. And I'm once again earlier than what I usually am on Sundays, but I was up at 5:30, so I figured why not? I need to reboot my home, fix my nails, send out flight plans, finish a different flight plan. There was nothing else on my list. Nothing else on my list. Nope, not at all. Plan my meals. Well, we already went through that when we did the week. Today we're doing leftovers, smoothies for breakfast, hot ham and rolls for lunch. I'm so excited because I think I told you guys this last week, but I'm going to say it again. We love to do hot ham and rolls. And at Kroger, they only do them on Sundays. So ever since Juan started at Amazon, we haven't been able to do it. Well, I had to go to Piggly Wiggly the other week and last week on Saturday because Juan really wanted corn on the cob for Father's Day. Now, I know corn on the cob is not ready, but some places it is. And I found out that they do hot ham and rolls on Saturday and Sunday. So now hot ham and rolls becomes a thing on Saturday, and then I get leftovers on Sunday. So happy. All right. Let's do the intention next. My intention for the day is patience. Today, I wanted patience with myself because, my list, those are big things, right? I tell you to keep the goals small. So when I go to do these things, each one is going to get broken down into many different sections. Well, the one flight plan, not so much. Sending out the other flight plans, each one is a single person. The home reboot, that one will definitely get divided into many, 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 many sections. So, plan calendar. I have 2 sessions today. One is the beautiful lady right there on my little chat box. And then the other one I have to message. Just sex day, I have fallen in love with the idea of doing a clock for it. So now, you're too kind. I need to go and find a very cheap clock at probably Goodwill or something that I can use so that way we can mark his day. I even came up with the idea of putting everything on there, right? So as he goes through, but then as he moves the hands of the clock, I'm going to attach paper to one hand that is going to be stationary. And then as he moves, it will cover the things that are done. It sounds great up here. We'll see if I can get it into practice. I'm not sure if I can, but we will see. Because I think he would really enjoy it. He's really enjoying moving our clock face for wherever we're going. So it stands to reason he should enjoy this. Or he may just want to move the hand. I will. All right. Because I gotta do something. Either that or just little black sheets of paper to go on there so he can cover them. That's another option as well. Our core 6, the most important thing that we do. Because without taking care of our core, the essential thing that is necessary to all of this, we can't do anything else. That's right. Gotta keep it simple. Keep it super simple. And that point was proven yesterday. And in a completely different manner than what I expected. I was going through my grandmother's old recipes because I wanted to make a potato salad. And no, the day before. We had just had my mom's hot German potato salad. So Juan didn't want that again. Understandable. We just had it last week, Sunday. So I'm going through. And there was a recipe card, an old recipe card. And it had potato salad written on it, but it was written in Irish. So I was like, oh, this has got to be an old freaking recipe, right? So I grab out the recipe card. And of course, all the ingredients are written down in Irish. All the instructions are written in Irish. So I proceed to make Google Translate my best friend. And I translated the recipe because my Irish is not that great. And it was the most simple recipe for potato salad. I mean, kind of like when we broke down what is hot chocolate. It's hot milk and chocolate mixed together. You don't need to add all this other stuff to make good hot chocolate. It's hot milk and chocolate. It was the same basic principle, keeping it super simple. And it was a huge hit. Now, granted, there weren't that many people here, but it was a huge hit. My son, who doesn't even tend to really enjoy cold potato salad, ate the heck out of it. And it takes potato salad down to its basic core and what makes potatoes taste good. And that's all that was in the potato salad. So, in everything that we do, if we keep it super simple, if we don't overcomplicate anything, we will be more apt to put out a better product, which I do realize for some of us is very hard to keep it simple. And that's why you have me. Shameless plug. So, this core 6, keeping it super simple. It is the basic necessities. Eat your meals, drink your water, get a good night's sleep, take your meds, pamper yourself, and move. That's it. 6 things that can keep your inner core helping you to complete everything else that you need to do. Okay? So, like, my pamper today is probably going to be finishing the Deathly Hallows, and because I've only got like 100 pages to go, if that. Fixing my nail, which is on my to-do list, so technically it's not really a pamper. But I gotta get polish on this because this just looks silly. And then it gives just like a chance to play with the magnets again. Movement, keeping track of my steps. Maybe before it gets too hot, him and I will go for a bike ride because I want to try that feature out. So just break it down to the bare minimum of what it needs to be. Same thing goes with simplifying an area. Okay, what is this area's function? What was in what? Morning, Laura. Oh, the potato salad? No. No. Will not. Are you talking about the potato salad or the core 6? Because I got a feeling you're talking about the potato salad, and that answer is no. I don't say no to you guys much, but that answer is no. I really wish that on Google Translate, though, the Irish feature had the speech feature, because that would have helped me be able to say everything, because the accents and the language are kind of tricky that way. But, it is what it is. So I love you guys, but no. That recipe is easily, well, me, my mom, my grandma. That recipe is easily 5 generations old. Meals, water, sleep, meds, pamper, move. And I know lots of people sit here and say the pamper and the move are not necessary. Yes, they are. You have to take care of your inner self just as well, because otherwise, let's see, different analogies that I do. Your check engine light is going to go on. Um, you can't give from an empty cookie jar. Um, you can't give from an empty vessel. It all applies. If you don't take care of your inner self, you're screwed. Yeah. No. Sorry, Laura. No. Because my dad had even made a comment that he wished he would have known what grandma's potato salad recipe was, and now I found it. So she didn't even tell my dad what was in it. She didn't tell my mom what was in it. So I now have it. I'm very excited. So moving on. Don't forget to make your bed. Takes me 1 minute 30 seconds to make 2 beds. It truly is. It truly is. But I figured if she wanted that form of flattery, my dad would have known what was in it. I will think on it. Okay. I will think on it. I can tell you there is no mustard. There are no eggs. There is no onion. Um, what's other stuff that goes into potato salad? There is no vinegar. Yeah. There are some other things that go into potato salad. I'm trying to think of my other potato salad recipes. There's no bacon. There's no sugar. It has 1, 2, 3, 5 ingredients. That's it. Right? Yeah, it has 5 ingredients. 5. Only 5. And obviously potatoes are one of them. So 4 other ingredients. 2 of them, 3. All 4 of them are probably in everybody's refrigerator or pantry. That's amazing too. I can't wait to see what it tastes like today. I can tell you I was thinking I might add some paprika next time I make it. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's make sure we make our bed. Let's get off of potato salad and onto bed. Let's make sure we make our bed. Tip for me, it takes under 2 minutes to do both beds, but I said I will think on it. Okay, I will think on it. I'll tell you what. I will call my dad today. I will tell Dad that I found a recipe. I will see if he wants it and if he would mind me sharing it. Is that fair? I was hoping to be able to Okay. Surprise him and just make it and take it over there. Because I figure, considering we don't talk to my aunt on that side, that he is the final say on that recipe. Don't forget to swish and swipe. Another one that's one and done. We're not organizing. We're not cleaning. So put the cleaning supplies down. We're not organizing. We're not cleaning. We are only wiping off the counter with a little bit of damp toilet paper. You're wiping off the spots on the mirror first with a little bit of damp toilet paper. You're then taking that same piece of toilet paper, wiping off the ring around the toilet, the top rim of the toilet, and swishing out the inside. Done. There's no cleaning supplies, no cleaning towels needed, nothing like that. Keeping it super simple. The very breakdown of what it needs to be. We don't have to organize all of our supplies each day. You want to do that? That's on you. That is not part of the swish and swipe. I wipe down the outside edge of the tub. That's not part of swish and swipe. That's on me. I empty trash each day. That's not part of swish and swipe. That is just on me. Keep it to the bare minimum. And things will get easier. Laundry. I'm really beginning to not like. I think on where my mind is and where it needs to be for the rest of the day. So I look at what needs to be done. If I feel like I'm missing anything emotionally, I'll come back to laundry in a second because that is actually a really good question. So, like with schoolwork, right? When I do schoolwork, usually my word is understanding because it can't just be patience because I have to try and understand where he's coming from so I can teach him better. I have a lot of work to do in there because of our little get together yesterday. And then from our house, we went to one of our friends' house and I didn't even have a chance to clean up. So I have a lot of stuff I need to do in there. I am going to want it done, get it done like that. Plus, it's also the day that I reboot my home. So I have a lot of work that I want to get done. Not to mention the flight plans and stuff like that. Because I know I'm going to want it, boom, I choose patience. My top 5 are probably understanding, patience, love, joy, and acceptance. Those are probably my top 5. Morning, Sheena. Morning. I know I'm not usually on this early, but I got up at 5:30 this morning, so here I am. Yeah, I would say probably understanding, patience, joy, love, and acceptance are my top 5 intentions. You're welcome. Today would also be a good one for acceptance because I need to just accept what I can get done. I'm choosing patience because I need to remember not to snap on Gisek to get him to work because this is me. I want this stuff done. He's not coming to me going, Mommy, 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 can I clean the house top to bottom? No, I want this done. So patience, especially within myself. And then every situation that I encounter throughout the day, whether it be at a store or on a call or whatever, I try to bring that intention into it. So the goals are the physical direction and the intention is the mental direction. So that's kind of like the best way to describe it. And getting two halves of the brain to go on a single purpose, using it different ways. Okay, back to laundry. I dislike hot weekends because there are, from yesterday alone, yes, there are 5 beach towels. I think my son gave me 7 pairs of shorts, 7 pairs of underwear because he never decided to change into his swim trunks, shirts, and then the clothes that we wore for the day. I have like 2 loads of laundry from one day. I dislike it. I dislike it. I'm telling you all that right now. I dislike it. I mean, I love it, but I dislike it. Yeah, that's okay. That was a really good question. That's actually one that I've never been asked before, I don't think. So, pick up, put away. This week's missions are going to be a whole bunch of pick up, put away. I'm going to tell y'all right now. There is some cleaning that's going to happen, but a lot of it is dealing with pick up, put away. So, round that out. Be ready for it. It'll come. Don't worry. Take your time. Set your timer for 2 minutes. Set your timer for 5 minutes. Or as you're walking past something, go, oh, that belongs here, and take it. Oh, that belongs there, and take it. That's how I do it. I don't usually set my timers for picking stuff up because I do it throughout the day. The only time that I set my timer for a pick up put away is before lunch, before dinner, before bed. And those are for Gisek, not for me. Well, good morning. Because otherwise it'll take him an hour to put stuff away. And so anything that's not put away within 5 minutes goes into the earn me back box. So it keeps him focused. And I have no qualms. Yes, they have. These guys have been crazy, crazy loud, but that's okay. Last two deal with the meal prep and clean the kitchen. Meal prep for me today is not a zip zilch. 0. Because everything's already made. Completely done. Nothing to do except heat it up and eat. I like days like that. Because also, this is another reason why I decided to change how I did my meals. With what I have on my list. What, for the bird sounds? Oh, or the meal prep. I'm going to, throughout the day, be working quite a lot to where I don't want to have to stop and take time to cook dinner. Yes, I'm very lucky today. I don't want to have to stop and do that. So I've also decided that depending upon what is on my goal list, my to-do list, whatever you want to call it, right? We actually have a mama and daddy cardinal that live in the tree right by us, and we've got a ton of finches that live there. So, is also going to determine what meal I'm making for the day. Because, like I said, if I'm really busy during the day, I don't want to have an overcomplicated meal. And now that I found out I can make casseroles in my electric skillet, no thing is off limits for me during the summer. And I'm really, really oh, I need to shave too. Let's get that on there. I just put my hand on my leg. It's like, yeah, I need to shave. Okay. Let's have a shaving party. No, just kidding. Remember, just keep it to the bare essentials. Keeping it super simple is the key to getting these things done. If you need to pick up the living room table, which we no longer have, if you need to pick up the living room table, that's what you're doing. You're not worrying about the end tables or the couch or the floor or the TV stand or the shelves. You're picking up the end table. You're putting that stuff where it goes. What is the function of each room? What is the function of that area? When you know the function of the area, you know what needs to be there. Like if I ever get an office in my home, I will know what needs to be there. My computer, my planner, my cards, pens, pencils, ruler, that stuff will need to be there. A printer. So that stuff needs to be there. The function of the kitchen. We don't keep stuff for the kitchen not in the kitchen, unless, of course, you don't have enough room. When you know the function of the room, then you know the stuff that needs to be in there. Function of the bedroom. Sleep, get dressed. What's in there? Bed and clothes. Some of us have a makeup mirror in there. Well, then our makeup's in there too. So, what is the function of the area? Now, sometimes we got to get a little creative with storage too. So, don't worry about that. But when you know the function of the area, then you know what needs to be in there. Now, like, Sheena, I know your office also holds a ton of craft supplies. That makes sense. It's a good place to put them. It's also a great way to stop having to think about it. Correct. But you still don't want to live not knowing where anything is or live with everything all over until you have to move. You still want some order. Not to mention, then it will be easier to help you pack up because the stuff that you don't need won't be in your home. The less stuff you have to move from New Hampshire, Massachusetts area down to Florida, isn't that going to be better? You don't want to move a whole bunch of stuff. So break it down. Keep it super simple. What is the focus? And then you don't need to overthink. It is like an overseas move. Definitely like an overseas move. Not like, yeah. I know my son decided to take very, very little, even when he went from California. Why does Jay want to buy all new? Yes. Worry about the stuff you can't replace and the stuff that you love. That's what goes with you on those types of moves. Um, like when my son went from Pendleton to where he is now, it was the stuff that he loves, stuff he can't replace, the stuff that he needs came with. Like his favorite cooking utensil is his wok. That is his favorite thing. He has a really good wok. He loves his wok. That came with him. Could he have gotten pots and pans where he is now? Of course he could. But he loves that wok. I do believe he got it in Okinawa. I do believe. When he was there. So there you go. You know, it's moving is a pain in the tuchus. I mean, moving can be fun. I find it fun for so long, and then it gets unfun. So the less stuff you have to take, maybe you don't hit that unfun part. Um, so looking at it that way as well. So I have to start yoga here in 5 minutes. So I am going to say toodles for now. Oh, Sheena, did you want to meet today? I will have your flight plan done too. You missed the beginning. That was number one on my list because we ended up doing a cookout yesterday, and now everybody wants my potato salad recipe. Um, so if you want to meet today, Sheena, just let me know. Tina, I will talk with you in roughly an hour and a half. Okay. Start in one area, one little area. Don't worry about your whole house. You start thinking about your whole house, and you're going to get frustrated, overwhelmed, and everything else like that. One area. Pick one area. Yes, ma'am. 9:30. Sure, that works. That'll give me a chance to get done what I need to get done too. Um, yes, Tina, I will talk to you then. So that's an hour and a half because it's almost 7 and I meet at 8:30. So hour and a half for you, unless you need it later. Do you need it later? Tina, if you need it later, I can do later. Okay. Um, I have to go do yoga. I have just a couple more days and I've done my yoga. I have done, where is my yoga calendar? Here it is. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. I have 3 left and I have done every single flow on here. So it is going to be great. And then I'll get ready to start the next one. Remember, my goal at the beginning of the month was to do 10 of these. Yep. My goal at the beginning of the month was 10. I will have done every single one. I haven't done it every single day, but I have done it. I will have done. This is my calendar for Yoga with Adriene. She puts out a calendar every single month to put a whole bunch of different one flow for each day. So that way You have a different yoga flow for every single day. And I printed it out, and then I looked at it, and I saw that a lot of them were like 45 minutes to an hour. And I have been very bad at my yoga. So all of a sudden, up on my memories popped this one, which every single flow on this calendar is under 20 minutes. To get me back into my yoga, I chose this one. And the key for me this time, which has been different than any other time that I've ever done it, it is not part of a goal. It is not part of a to-do list. It is not part of a routine. It is not on my flight plan. It is not anywhere written down that I have to do it. Nowhere. It's written nowhere. And this is the one time that I have not missed. It truly is. It's Pamper and Movement all in one. I have not missed. I've missed like a day here and there, but I have done it all because I was like, wait a minute, no, I'm just going to do it. It's for me. It doesn't need to be written down anywhere. It's for me. It helps with everything. So on that note, I gotta go because today's slow. It's 20 minutes and I gotta wake my honey up in 30. So I will talk to you guys later tomorrow morning. Tina, I'll talk to you later. Sheena, I'll talk to you later. I got Tina and Sheena today. Cool. I will talk to you guys later on today. We will get our stuff done. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, you're making a difference. You're awesome. What you do matters. And keep up the great work. I'll talk to you Monday. Bye.